video. This message is for the ladies, okay? Now, let's talk about protector and provider, okay? Look at this. Go get your CDL, your CPL, okay? That's your protector. If you're having a hard time finding and getting in a relationship, and then you feel down because everybody thinks that women need somebody to protect them, go get your CPL, okay? Now, as far as the loneliness and the all that, it's easy. Just stay content with yourself. If you at home bored, go out and get a job. Go take a trade. Go do something something fun, something girly. You write in your journal. Watch some motivational and what's it call it? Watch some motivational videos, some self-development video. That's what I did during the whole pandemic. I watched finance videos, motivational, like self-development videos and stuff like that. And during that whole time, it was around the time where I was getting married. And this was specifically to my children's father. And I basically had to do all the stuff myself because he's not in the world right now. In fact, he's somewhere that nobody wants to be. And just by me, having a previous relationship with somebody and stuff like that, this is something that I've always wanted, like a CPL. I have an older brother, he has a CPL. He rides around with AR-15s in his car, so without being concealed or anything. So it's always been extra cool to me just to be able to learn about guns. And not that I think guns should be needed in the world, but you never know these days. And if you feel like you need some protection and you can't find a man, or you don't want to be in a relationship, just go get you a CPL. Because when it's a topic that comes up about what are women gonna have, who they gonna have to protect them, and we don't die alone and all that, that's the best thing that you can do is die alone, because you're not gonna have the extra stress on you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's causing you to go to an early grave, for instance. And I've learned that the hard way. Actually, I learned the easy way, because I got out of that toxic mess, that stress. You know what I'm saying? Being in a relationship to me is like having an extra child, because it's an extra worry, an extra responsibility. And I went and got my CPL in 2019. That's why it looks so old and dusty and stuff like that. I don't like my picture, but it says 2019 through 2024. And I live in Detroit. I live in Detroit, Michigan. My neighborhood is not really bad, but there is shootings and stuff that goes on around the neighborhood sometimes. And I just feel like I need to have something by my side to protect me, because if I'm with a man and he don't have a CPL, he can't protect me. So I just got it on my own. And one of the reasons why I'm gonna choose to be single with my CPL is because never know what a man might do. That man might try to turn on you with your own CPL, with your own pistol. You know what I'm saying? Or even, he might even have his own pistol and try to do something to you, like, just because you're not going to tolerate his BS. Yeah, that's the reason why, you know, I feel like I can be trustworthy by myself. This is nothing new in the world. This has been happening since the beginning of time, like since the Bible days. People have been killing each other, and you know, men had concubines and all that other stuff. So it's not nothing about modern women or modern men. It's just the cycle of life. Like, this is what we deal with. And for all the people that are saying, oh, it's the modern people, the modern society, that's the reason why they think like that, because they've been asleep. They just now waking up to see that this stuff is still going on. And it's clearly a shame. Like, it's a shame that people want to pick and choose and point the blame game at who is doing what and how they're the best at what they're doing. And some of these people, they not even in a relationship they felt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for you to be a certain age and you understand that, you know, you could be alone. That's like the most powerful thing that you can have. Like, for you to be by yourself is power, because it just shows what type of strength you have. You know what I'm saying? That what you can endure alone, and you get more respect for that. Like, anybody, it's raining, I'm sorry, but anybody who's in just like a situation or whatever, and I'm not saying that people in couples marriages is not powerful, but I'm just saying, like, for you to be single and doing everything by yourself already, the more people are going to want to interact with you and associate with you. So I feel like, you know, that's my turning point right there. Like, I'm just willing to be alone. And like I said, I got my CPL, and you know, I feel like weapons should have never been created in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's causing all these deaths and stuff. And people still not woke. They think that, oh yeah, we need weapons. No, we don't need weapons. We kind of don't, because people are using them out of context. They're using them without self-defense. So that's more deaths for the world. Now, I can see somebody who just comes chasing after you with a knife or something, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just sad that we have to use guns and weapons and stuff like that, period. And with me trusting in God and me having God to talk to every day, and that's besides talking to myself, that's why I feel like I don't, you know, typically, I don't specifically need a certain person, like a certain gender to be in my life to have company with. And, yeah, so it's just like, you know, it just is what it is, you know. We gotta be safe. We have guns, we have tasers and stuff like that. So the best way to do it is just get your CPL. And the best way to not go to prison after you use your concealed weapon is you want to get insurance on that CPL. The CPL is going to require you to have insurance, because if you have to use your weapon in self-defense, you're going to go to prison for the max time, for the minimum requirements of the judicial law. The CPL CPL insurance, when you get your weapon insured, that means that basically you're getting your CPL insured, saying that if I have to use my weapon in self-defense, this insurance is this $500 a year insurance is going to pay for my attorney fees. Because when you use your weapon in self-defense, you still have to go to court like a regular suspect, and the insurance is going to pay for those $1 million legal fees that you're going to have to pay your lawyer in order to get you out of this situation from serving potentially 25 years plus. Even though it's self-defense, that's just how it works. Like, that's just the law. And you still have to, when you use your CPL, you still have to treat this person like they're being shot by somebody else. You still have to give this person CPR. You still have to basically you just gotta call them and tell them like, oh yeah, I stipulate somebody's been shot, and then you gotta tell them what they're wearing, like it's a regular individual that you saw get, you have to use your weapon on. So those are some things that you need to keep in mind when you get your CPL. If you don't have it already, they're going to tell you that in class. And it's just a lot of information. I took an 8-hour class with a company called, I forgot the company called. The company name, I mean. It wasn't Action Impact, it was, I can't remember the name, but it was about, I think it was like $100 for the class. It was 8 hours, and they just tell you, basically what the laws are in Michigan or wherever you live. And it's a pretty fast class. Like, it's not even, like, I was getting tired. I'm not gonna lie, when I went in that class, I almost fell asleep so many times. They was like, well, you're gonna have to come back if you go to sleep one more time. So it was pretty boring, but it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're getting pulled over, you just gotta make sure you tell the police like, oh yeah, I'm carrying, or I'm not carrying, and if you don't disclose that information to the police when you are driving and you get pulled over, then you will be obligated to pay a $500 fee essentially, because that's just the law, okay? So that's one thing, that I can tell you about getting your CPL. If you haven't had it already, it's a good thing to go get it, because it's going to be war soon. With these prices and stuff like that, these people can't control their spending habits. They're going to be trying to rob and do all this other BS. To women especially, they're coming for us. They're targeting us mostly, especially when we don't have a man. And that's why it's good to get your CPL, so you don't have to deal with the headache of the intruders or the man. But yeah, it was a post office worker that got robbed in Detroit, and kind of near my neighborhood. Somebody was sitting out waiting for her, and they were waiting for her, and they demanded her keys to her truck, and I can't remember what else they said he took, but that's why like Amazon and stuff like that, I would not want to work for that company, because you never know. People are trying to rob people nowadays, especially women, and even like as well as police. Delivery drivers and stuff like that. I find it really strange that people can't, have a job without feeling